you're going to meet with the president.
I am?
So Kid Rock makes it happen. What do you think has been the response so far? What do you think it will be, and why are you doing it? Which I'm totally for, by the way, and I love it.
Yeah, I get it. Well, I'm doing it because, first of all, it was presented as
a dare.
not a dare. No, just like, maybe this is a beginning to heal America. No, I don't have some sort of complex where I think I can heal America. I can't. Okay, let's get that clear. I'm not going to be healing America. But if two guys who've been at each other for so long, I mean, it's kind of a Nixon to China thing.
The ego of Bill Maher, this frail, out-of-touch centrist, is something to truly behold.
None of this really has tangible reality to them. All the politics they talk about is all kind of showbiz. It's a soap opera that they work in. So this idea of like, I get to being invited to the White House, that's an honor. That's a sign of showbiz accomplishment. It doesn't matter if it's with the guy I've been calling all these things and say is an existential threat to America. All that other stuff is justification for why it's not selling out and a total you're full of move to go have dinner with the person that you regularly criticize.
Comedian Gianmarco Soresi rips his fellow comic to shreds for his upcoming move.
I have the credential. There was nobody who was harder on Trump or more prescient about the fact that he wasn't going to leave office voluntarily than I was. I feel like I have the credentials. But they also respect me because I'm honest about the woke train to crazy town.
The woke train to crazy.
And I don't shrink from that. And I've also lost a lot of fans for that. The woke people have left the building, and I'm willing to make that sacrifice.
Soresi seems to have a point. It is all theater. None of this matters to Maher, and the look on Cuomo's face is telling. They truly believe this is the path, when it certainly is not.
Their bottom line is success. Why is the White House an honor if you're a comedian? But he's saying like, hey, maybe, don't get rid of abortion.
Yeah.
And think that Trump's going to be like, wow, Bill, we had this real conversation. Yeah.
This is exactly the point. Does Bill Maher, like so many others, truly believe they are going to change hearts and minds with a fascist dictator like Donald Trump? Maher's affection for the meeting is akin to Mika Brzezinski and Joe Scarborough meeting with Trump at Mar-a-Lago. Hey guys, quick break in the action. I have a new show coming out called The Rick Strom Show. It is going to be awesome. I'm interviewing musicians, athletes, producers, writers, journalists, authors, sports doctors. Go check it out at youtube.com/@TheRickStromShow. Also be sure to throw me a follow on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky. It can all be found in the description box below. Thank you.
I just think to meet somebody, first of all, it's an honor to be invited to the White House. Yes, it is. And I've already had a couple of people who I said to them, I'm just going to take it as a backhanded compliment that you glide right past the idea that little Bill Maher from Rivervale, New Jersey, just a humble kid from the suburb, was invited for a private dinner to the White House. You glide right past that to how dare you talk to him. And that you're not impressed by it at all. I'm impressed by it a lot. I'm impressed the out of it. I get to go to the White House, and yes, that is the structure of this dinner, is just let's talk.
Bill Maher is a lot of things, okay? One thing he is not, humble. Little Bill Maher from New Jersey is trying to give us an image of him being in the Sandlot and listening to America the Beautiful. You know what I say? GTFO.
Here's what I think is fascinating. Bill Maher, for one of the only times I've ever seen being filmed, is being vulnerable. And in that vulnerability, you're seeing what a sack of hypocritical shit he actually is. Yeah. He keeps going, nobody called Trump like this. Nobody would have thought that he'd try to go to run again. Nobody thought that he wouldn't accept the election results except for me. Shut the up. That's how and that's why he loves Trump, because they're both
Yeah.
No one should say, nobody did this but me. What the are you talking about?
Yeah.
You think you're the only one? The only one that thought Trump was a danger? You thought you were the only Democrat who was transphobic? You think you're the only one. There's all these legacy things that are broken, and the outside still looks kind of nice, but I promise on the inside, it's filled with the dumbest mother in the world running the country. It is not noble to walk in there. I'm sorry that maybe your dad would have been impressed by this, or your grandfather, or old people used to have pictures with the president. Grow the up. We know too much now for any of this to be an honor. Go look for a different signifier of worth than the Kid Rock, whose career failed and fully pivoted.
In the aftermath of the Cuomo-Maher discussion, via the Daily Beast in a Truth Social post, Trump criticized Maher as a man who has been unjustifiably critical of anything or anyone Trump, likening him to the Democrats who wouldn't stand, they wouldn't applaud, they wouldn't smile or laugh, and certainly they wouldn't be in any way nice during his address to the joint session of Congress. Who knows, though? Maybe I'll be proven wrong. In any event, I'm doing a favor for a friend, he would say. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/tytsports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.